this is something too that we've noticed over the years that, and I kind of already mentioned this with the chat, that like there's a lot. Here's the thing, if you guys answer the phone and it's an emergency water job, the conversion rate might be 85, 90%, right? Because they just need help. You're the first one to answer. And again, all of our clients, and it's not like a lot of companies are good about answering the phone. And people always tell me they don't miss calls, but it just happens. Life happens. If you're on a job or in a meeting, like there will be missed calls. And a lot of times people like, I call them back. Well, at that point, Debbie might already called ServPro or Paul Davis or ABC Restoration because you didn't answer. The lead might already be gone. And the further time in that gap, like the longer it goes, the harder it's going to be to get. And a lot of times, even with the web forms, we were seeing great leads come through, but they take, 6 hours to get back. And it's like somebody's, they might have submitted that web form, didn't hear back from you 6 hours. Like they might have emailed, Paul Davis, ServPro, and ABC Restoration to get quotes. And then whoever jumped on that lead the fastest is going to get it usually, right? But one thing we've noticed, even when we've told our clients, is sometimes, everybody gets busy and it just doesn't happen. So here's some more statistics on actually why this is important. And this might even be 5 minutes now because, everybody's attention span is getting shorter and shorter in this day and age. But, 15 minutes is, that's pretty, it's hot up until I'd say, 5 to 15, depending on the service they need. And even the follow-up, again, this 5 to 7 times might not be needed for an emergency water job. But if it's something that you had to get a quote for, like if you're going to do the putback or you're going to do a mold removal and you don't sign, some people are going to want 2 or 3 quotes, right? Because that's just how they operate, and you're not going to get it. It's unbelievable how many people won't follow up and check in like, hey, Bob, have you made a decision yet? It's unbelievable. I had to hire I got about 6 roof quotes for a project I'm working on, and it kills me. I guess it's just a salesman. Like not one of these companies followed up with me, not one. And this was like, not even I think it was like an $10,000 job. Not like, it's not an $80,000 bill back, but $8,000, like it's not decent little job for them, and not one person followed up with me. It's unbelievable. So just follow. This webinar isn't about that, but please, just to make me feel warm and fuzzy and better, just please follow up with your leads more than just once. Like I called them back and they didn't answer is not. That alone will, if you started doing that and then texting, that alone will help you get more jobs next year. But what I wanted to show you too is there is a way that we're actually helping our clients now with this problem, is with marketing automation that can automatically follow up with leads for you, right? We're trying to remove, because humans, none of us are perfect, right? We all have our faults. Life gets busy. We can't exactly communicate with them as fast as we want. So how do we remove the friction of that process, right, and make it simpler? So this is something we've been rolling out, or we're just now rolling out for our clients, and it's powerful. I'm pumped because it's going to help with this piece. Is you can automate and build out sequences to where, hey, if Debbie doesn't respond, guess what? It can automatically call her. It can automatically leave her a voicemail. It can automatically text her without a human element involved. So it's basically like having a $40,000 a year office manager or whatever the role might be in the front, following up on leads for you. Like there's, in this day and age, there's automation, and we have this now to automatically follow up on that. And you can set it to go, you don't want to like annoy people, like you don't want to send them like 45 text messages, but you can set it up to like follow up with them daily for 10 days until Debbie says, I already made a decision to go with somebody else, or yeah, let's talk, sorry, I got busy. So that's where this can be super powerful, and all this can be integrated onto your website to help you with that conversion piece. Again, we're right. We want a hub built to convert. And we use the 55% conversion, you know, as an example here. And if you get this piece figured out, I mean, it'd take that 55 to 80 probably. Just that one little simple tweak. So just something for you guys to think about. And that's, you know, there's a lot of crazy things happening in this world with technology, and you know, we got Elon Musk going to Mars, and I mean, there's all kind of crazy stuff. So you would think we've got some crazy technology to help us in the restoration world, and it's starting to kind of transition into the construction world. So I'm excited to learn and see that and implement that for our clients. So on this example, let me just show you how powerful this can be. So let's say we got 30, I mean, these numbers are a little off, but I think I did it this way just for simplicity, right? We got 100 leads, 30% conversion rate with no follow-up. That's 30 jobs. At $1,000, again, we're gonna keep the math simple. $1,000 a pop, that's 30 grand a month, right? All right, so let's just call, you know, let's just say, you know, you guys just do small mold removal jobs or whatever, right? 30, you know, hopefully your average ticket's higher than 1,000, but you get the point. Now, with the automated follow-up system and piece alone, right, could more than double your conversion rate and turn that 30 into 70 with nothing else changing in your business. Nothing, like the email, you know what I mean? Like the same amount of calls you're getting, the same amount of emails you're getting, the same, you know, you may or may not have chat, you know, on your site, but it might not be, there might not be an automation piece to that. And again, with the automation piece, the goal is to take that automation to a phone call, and then you can get the details and actually on the calendar if you want. Now, there are some things where you can actually have it help book the lead into, you know, there's some calendar integrate. I mean, it can get fancy, but like it actually help via text, book an appointment on your calendar all through text. Like it's super powerful. But I just want to show you why this is important, because implementing one piece of software in your business can take, you know, you don't have to spend any more on Google ads. You don't have to implement any more marketing strategies at the time. I mean, I do recommend, you know, as I covered earlier, implementing as many as you can, because, you know, I meant to mention this earlier too. The way I look at it is because people are like, man, you know, I don't want to spend, I mean, whatever, I'm just gonna make this up, but like, you know, paying $5,000 a month in marketing is expensive. I'm like, well, you must not have been working with the right company, because if you put in 5 and you get 30 back or 50 back, I mean, it depends on the company where you're sitting. Like, I look at it as an ATM machine. You put in 5,000, you get 40,000. Why in the world would you ever turn that off? You can't get that return anywhere else, right? I mean, you can't, that money's just sitting in the bank. I mean, even with inflation these days, I mean, it's, you know, you're getting 0.001%. Like, even if it's your company, you know, you want to deploy those resources to multiply is the end goal. So I went on a little tangent there, but if you set it up right, it works. And this can help with that piece. So just something to think about. And it makes every lead you have more valuable. And some of you guys might even be buying lead. You know, a lot of our clients still, you might be buying leads for 3, 4, 5. I mean, you know, some of them, you know, in the Miamis, the Houstons, I mean, it could be $750,000 they're paying plumbers for a lead. I mean, usually those more expensive leads are turning into jobs, but and I know there's some lead gen companies out there, like if it's a missed call, you're paying for it. Like that's on you if you missed it, right? So that's where this software can help you convert those missed calls that you're paying for anyway to pay for lead companies. It can help you turn those into revenue. And that's at the, you know, so you know, if this automation piece is something you're interested in talking about more, you can reach out to me at the end of the webinar, or I'll have my phone number at the end. You can call me. I'll put it in a link too to schedule a call with me if you want to at the end, and I can kind of show you some more of the inner workings and how it works. And we can discuss us possibly. You know, we don't have anything on our website about this yet. Like I said, we're still just doing this for clients to help them out. But if you do want to talk to me about that, let's talk for sure. And we can I can kind of show you. But this is kind of like a video of how it works. Like, somebody will submit an email in, and then we'll set it up, whether it's desktop or mobile, to automatically, I guess I should have made this graphic bigger, but I'll give you all the gist of it is it'll automatically text. Let's say they don't text. Then we can set it to have a voicemail drop. It's like, hey Debbie, this is Bob from ABC Restoration. I saw I missed your call. Sorry, I was helping out a client. If you have a water damage issue or mold remove issue, like, please give me a call back on this number as soon as you can. We can definitely help. I can have a technician dispatched in 15 minutes. That's an example. And let's say she doesn't, that doesn't work. Let's say 2 hours go by. We can set it to automatically call her, and let's say she just happens to answer. We can connect that call straight to you, right? So once she answers, it'll ping you, and then you guys get on the phone live. So there's a lot of different ways that we can continue to follow up with these leads. And again, you can connect your Facebook page, your Google My Business page, your website, to where all these leads are funneling into one hub. And then that way you or your office manager, whoever you want to have managing this, can, call, email, text, all from one platform, right? Because one thing we know too, is people are getting like, man, I'm tired of going to my Facebook page, my Google My Business page, checking my email inbox for those leads. So it's kind of a place to have a centralized hub for all the leads, and that way you can communicate through, right? And then you can manually do it, because every now and then you have to step in manually, but the automations too is the huge piece. And you can do review requests from it as well, which is super powerful. But long story short, if you do want to talk to me about it, you can shoot me a message in this, or give me a call at the number I'll show you, and we'll chat. Hope you got value out of that video. If you're looking for more ideas and strategies for better ways to market your water, mold, or fire damage restoration business online, you can go to restorationmarketinggroup.com, and there we have a free checklist you can download. It's called the Ultimate Online Marketing Guide for Damage Restoration Contractors. And there you'll be able to get the latest strategies that are working now to really increase your lead flow online. You can probably even 5 to 10x the number of leads you're getting per month from internet marketing. So there should be a link below, restorationmarketinggroup.com, and there you can download the checklist for free of charge, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.